Hi everyone, thank you so much for hopping on to Rachel's Usborne Book Party. I'm Audra and I can't wait to share with you some amazing books that Usborne Books and More carries. We carry a wide variety of books, almost 2,000 books. We have books for little children, all the way baby books, all the way to some that are enjoyed by adults. So I'm going to start with showing you some of our reading books geared to a little bit older reader. We have the Bear Grylls series. Some of you guys might recognize the name from TV and some of the survival things. Well, he's an author for us, and we exclusively have his adventure series and some of his books, survival handbooks. We have I think 3 survival handbooks now by him. A survival camp, but my family very much likes his adventure book series. There are 4 books in the series, and they are for a little bit older readers, like after your child has gotten past the readers, but they still enjoy having pictures in their books. They can handle a heavier text, but they're still wanting some visual on what those words look like. So this one right here is a story of Omar and his and Bear Grylls adventures through the rainforest. So we have these, and we also, like I said, have the survival handbooks. And now for a little bit higher reader is our Tanglewood Animal Park series. This is about a little girl, her mom and dad and little brother, and they buy an animal park that they are going to live in and run. But when they get to this animal park, it's a bit run down a bit. And they have set the open date for 2 weeks. Can they get it done? You'll have to read the book to find out. And one series that I particularly enjoyed, like I said, there's some for even us older readers, is our Map Maker series. This is an adventure of a young boy, and he has been commissioned with 3 other boys to travel the world on these sailing ships, and their quest is to make a map of the entire world. Each boy is on a separate ship with a separate captain, and whoever comes back with the best map and first wins the prize. And it's quite interesting. Now there is a little bit of violence in this book. They're on the high seas. You're going to come up against bad guys, but what I liked was it went through it quite quickly. But the characters were engaging and they caught your attention and your interest. Really did like this series. So we have our fiction reading, but we are also known for our nonfiction. We have quite a lot of nonfiction. One of those that is quite popular is our coding books. This is Coders Academy. This is a step up from our beginning Scratch. Scratch is a program created by MIT to teach children the concept of coding. This goes over Scratch in the beginning, and then it goes up from there and teaches them a little bit more, and it actually gives them projects to do in the book and on the computer. A step up from this, if your child's already mastered Scratch, they know how to do that, they might want to check out our beginning Python book, which is a little bit harder coding program. We also have some unique ways of sneaking in some history through our sticker books. This one is the sticker book of pilots and aviation. We have seafarers and sailors, but they teach a bit of our history, the Flying Fortress. And you see different pieces. There's pieces of the plane missing. What else is missing? Oh my, he's missing his uniform. Well, guess what? They get to dress the pilots and fix their planes with our nifty little stickers. And it teaches them information on the planes and the history of aviation and even space. So this is quite a unique way to put in some history, have some fun with it, and work on some fine motor skills of placing the stickers. One my children personally love is the Big Book of the Body. I have many times recently found them on the couch, even the 4-year-old, and has pulled the book out even though he can't read, enjoying the pictures. But they are very informative. They have different systems of the body and blurbs of information. It's a very nifty book to have when they start asking questions about, well, what happens when I eat my food? Why do I have blood? And then it has 4 giant foldouts. Giant foldouts is just a pop-up book, right? No, it is not just a pop-up book. This is Mr. Skeleton. And when we say giant foldout, we really, truly mean giant. There's 4 of these guys, and here's another one. The entire muscular system. The one my kids have particularly enjoyed is the digestive system. But it shows you the whole system and lots of little blurbs of information. It's quite informative. That is the Big Book of the Body. My kids love it. We have quite a few of these big books, Big Book of series, and they all have some big foldouts just like that. Another one, do you have someone in your house who loves to have the latest trivia and loves to watch Jeopardy? The Book of General Knowledge is perfect for that child. This book has quite a few subjects, and it has just general information, neat little facts. This is facts about around the world. More than 88% of the people in the world live in its northern half. I never knew that. The capital city of Thailand is Bangkok. Its full name in Thai is a whopping 169 letters long. Lots of neat, fun information the kids can just sit down and peruse over and over again. We have another interesting facts book. This is our 100 Things to Know About Science. And one thing I love, this is our one of our sturdier books. This binding is a step between a paperback binding and a hardback. It's not a hardback, but it's a good sturdy one so that kids can sit down and read it and still not break the pages. This goes over what is science. All these different, interesting, different things. Colorful. One thing I like about Usborne books is there's lots and lots of color, engaging pictures. They don't usually just have straight text that a child will get bored reading. They put the text all over the page with lots of diagrams. So they're visually enjoying the information that they're receiving. Another thing that in our series of nonfiction is our encyclopedias. We have lots of different encyclopedias, and we have our big encyclopedias. We have Encyclopedia of World History, Encyclopedia of Geography, and Encyclopedia of Science. And they're all these really thick books. This is our, they call them reduced. It has reduced size. And basically it's not a hardback, it's a paperback, but it's a sturdy paperback. and it's not as tall. The other one is taller and they're hardback, but they're also pricier. But they both have the same information. And these are also, when you see what it says right here, internet linked. We have a lot of internet linked books. And that means when your child looks up life at home in Egypt, say they get fascinated and they sit there and read all this information about Egypt and what it was like to live at home during the Egyptian time period. Well, you know, as kids will do, they'll say, Mommy, what about this? What about that? Well, after they've read if this doesn't satisfy their information, we have these little links that they can get on the computer and go to a safe website. Everything has been vetted, gone through and made sure it's appropriate for children and that it's a safe environment, and they can do more research. This is the world history one, and they have tons. Every page is covered with pictures, and like I said with the other book, they don't just have it as straight text like you read in a normal school textbook. They have the words all over, so the child's eyes are constantly going over the page. Cool diagrams and information. Lots and lots of information, but also lots and lots of pictures as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it can be a little time consuming, and so for sitting through this whole video, I'm going to give you some prize points. I'm not going to put it on the post, but some extra prize points. So to let me know that you actually watched this video, send me a PM with the book that you think Rachel will be adding to her wish list from this collection that I just showed you. Thanks. Can't wait to see you guys in the party. Tag me in any comments, any books that you want to see more of. Just let me know. I'm here to answer all your questions. Have fun, ladies.